then I would also know, like, what is like your dream outcome in terms of the VV ecosystem in like, let's say 10, 15 years? What would be like your dream vision on how this all would come together?
Man, I think my dream vision would be for the partners of VV to really utilize their partnership. So like to see our collectibles have some type of integration like Disney with the Disney parks, or, to be able to get special access for, if you have a Vader, special access to like a ride, or, maybe a fast pass to a certain ride that
Hmm.
maybe is Vader related. I think for me, bringing in the masses is going to require for not only our partners to like really talk about the project like they did with Golden Moments. I mean, you remember how crazy it went when Disney mentioned Golden Moments, it went
Yeah.
nuts, right?
Yep.
So I think that in the future, if we can get our partners to really step in and say, hey, if you have the golden moment set, and maybe it's not something, anything crazy, you get 10% off of food at Disney, right?
Yeah.
Some type of
Something.
utility. Yeah. I think that that's what I'm looking forward to. I think that I really do think that VB is going to be a household name. And I think that it's going to be it's going to become a part of everyone's life. I mean, they're not just in the digital collecting as far as like Marvel and DC and those different ones, they're bringing in these artists that we would have not known about, like the Brett Crawford, self-made.
Hmm.
That's a beautiful piece. Like what they're doing with the London Police. And the London Police has this Genesis key, that I have. Shout out to London Police and the Genesis key, where they just airdropped us, a new
Yeah. I
collectible,
saw that.
right? So it's like, I think that in the future, when they have so many partnerships, as you talked about, right? For it to be ingrained not only in the VV system, but also in real life for utility with all of the partnerships that they have, it's going to be a household name. And that's what I would like to see. That's the future that I see coming out of it. And I think that, my biggest thing, I want to drive my Lamborghini. I want to drive my purple Aventador
Yeah.
in a racing game, and one of the dreams that I have, is to own almost like a sandbox where someone can come in and say, you know what, I know that you have X, Y, and Z, but put your digital collectible in here, and almost like that renting feature that we talked about, right? Where I
Yeah.
can put it in, and for that 30 minutes, I'm driving my actual Lamborghini in the game. Right. I
Hmm.
think that brings just a different
But I mean,
satisfaction to
that's not that
collecting.
far away, I think.
It's
I
not,
think
right?
that's not that far away.
Yeah, so I think for me, a shout out to Ferryman. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Very much.
Once again, German family showing up, and we appreciate you. So for me, I just think, token gating, I just think that the next generation is already prepped for this. And I think that once we're able to kind of like bridge that, it's going to be a big piece of it as well. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
would be, that would be.
Yeah. And I think